We just finished the call with Billionaire, new client of ours. And now in 20 minutes, we have a new sales call with a $4 billion venture fund. And I know nothing about them. We just closed a huge client last night, around 9.5 grand.
Let's see if you really trap. Turn off the auto-tune. Let's hear how you really rap. Ha ha. Send a location. Can't burn up, boy, if you're bad, let's see. Your dad left home from young and you ain't.
Okay, good morning. It is 10 a.m. I have a meeting at 10:15. It's a hiring interview for a project manager from a rival podcast firm, actually. So I'm pretty excited to meet this person, especially because now with that we're growing. We just closed a huge client last night, around 9.5 grand a month. So I'm all hyped up and all energized to just go and work on Atomic again. So let's fucking go. Hi, how are you doing?
So I want to start things off by asking what made you want to reply to that email?
For sure, to be honest, the benefit piqued my interest.
When you say benefits, what do you mean? What are you
Like,
looking at Atomic which you don't have in your current?
yeah, like the paid holidays and stuff. Or I might be wrong. Is it okay if I recheck that one sec?
Yeah, that was a waste of time. How is he head of project management?
I don't know, but they're doing 200k in MRR, so we might want to take something from their playbook.
That's it?
Between 200 and
They're
250.
4 times larger than us in MRR, but have 10 times the number of clients. That's horrible. Guys, this might sound horrible, but that call is the reason that you need to get in shape. Immediately when there's a person that's completely out of shape that joins the call, you might not say it explicitly, but something goes off in your brain like, this person's lazy, or you just have presumptions about him, and that's at a human level. If it happens to me, it likely happens to you as well. If it doesn't, great, you're better or wiser than me, whatever. Now, what's important is that as an employer, when someone comes and asks you in like the first 10 minutes, by the way, I saw on your guys' website, the reason I want to join is because you guys offer more paid holidays. I think, is that correct? The first thing that intrigues you to join us is paid holidays. And then that tied right back into the presumption that, this guy's a little out of shape. He might not be as hardworking. And he just affirms that. Like, look, yeah, guys, I'm here for the paid holidays. It's not as sharp. And literally, I don't know, dude, we do our best to not discriminate at all when it comes to hiring. But if you look at the people in our team, they're all people who are fit, active. They're all killers in some way. One guy does MMA half the time he's not working. Regardless, dude, I would have hired him even if he was out of shape, and I would have told him, hey, by the way, a part of your working day is get in shape. First of all, Vihan, congratulations on the close. It's the first time we've been above 50k MRR. New baseline now. We cannot slip from this baseline. This needs to be the hygiene standard. Look at that monster outside. Big chungus. Guys, we've got a bit of shogu. That's going in the video out there. He did that to spoil my video on purpose.
Coffee, dude. It's gonna make noise anyway.
Whatever. We've got yogurt, we've got honey, and peanut butter. I'm gonna combine these three, add some nuts. You'll see how it turns out. This is breakfast and lunch combined. Cheap, efficient. Cheap is a relative word, and it fills you up. Oh, now the YouTube title, I can put 50k a month agency on that. Look at our view on the other side. Gorilla man. See that?
So hench, dude.
Hey, Subhash sir, can you solve a doubt for me? Arthur, what's the number one rule?
Never use sir and use proper punctuation. Can you, Y-O-U, spell correctly. Also, why are you putting two Y's after the end of hey? You're not a girl messaging you. Or maybe this is actually.
No, sir. I feel like every new client we sign up, I'll always say they're the most important but in this case, we literally have end credits, and they have Satya Nadella on the podcast, the CEO of Microsoft.
Yep.
Like, if we can do a good job for them, we'll be at the goal of 83K MRR max 6 months down the line.
The other side of it is that we're at 100% capacity. So if anyone from the pipeline says, yes, send me an SLA, what do we do? Right?
We give them a wait list. You can only start after 1 month, which is what we did for you, right? And then we have time to get our shit together. So I'm done with the team meeting. Luckily, at Atomik, we only have one weekly meeting that happens every Monday. And that is because meetings exhaust me. Meetings are genuinely so tiring, and I feel like they take away from actually being able to do work. But there is a certain amount of communication that needs to happen in any company. And that is why, as you get more people, there's a certain communication tax that they levy. So each person that joins, there's more communication to happen, there's more room for error, there's more room for miscommunication. And that is why, I want to keep the team small and lean and mean. We're starting with a new podcast today, and we have a call with a literal billionaire in 2.5 hours from now. So I'm gonna walk in your own front yard and call it a walk. We've got a whole ass golf field out there, and that's the house. I don't know what you guys think or what other agency owners do for day in the lives, but this is the fucking day in the life, dude. We just work. I mean, sure, we might be working with a nice view and a swimming pool, but we just work, brother. It's a Monday. It's go time. To-dos, atomic to-dos, IRW to-dos, highlight something, strike through when it's done, and continue. Don't give them options. That's the sign of like a weaker agency, in my opinion. Like, don't ask them how they want to review. Bring them into our frame. Like, hey guys, here's how we do reviews. It's the best method. Trust me, just familiarize yourself with it. Nice to meet you. I think it's the first time we're meeting you, even though we've met twice before.
One of the kind of core, I would say, reasons, we decided to work together, and one partner here is the distribution piece of it, like helping create the tweets, the cuts, the posts, like all that.
That's actually really good that we're working together because of the fact that you want an emphasis in distribution. I think that is our forte. So the podcast is really the seed, and then what we're going to do from there is use it to distribute content as much as possible on your social platforms. For example, one of the things we've seen work is after the episode is published.
What do you have against autists?
Brother! Okay, so we just finished the call with a billionaire, new client of ours. And now in 20 minutes, we have a new sales call with a $4 billion venture fund, and I know nothing about them. So I'm gonna breathe for around a minute and a half and then go right to work and figure out what on earth I'm pitching. The diet of a 50K a month agency owner. Mate, protein milk, Red Bull, and all of the yogurt you saw earlier. Efficiency. 6 p.m. now, and this is possibly the most boring day in the life you've ever seen. Time to work out. I've exhausted the mind. Now I'm going to exhaust the body.
You have a one Kareem power engine.
Careful. I have arrived.
We've had enough of this nonsense.
Gentlemen, chicken.
Food was disgusting. And that says a lot, because when I say it's disgusting, it means I could have done better, and I'm a really bad cook. So keep that in mind.
I got to eat chicken after like a month, and I'm not complaining.
Just 3 men jerking their shakers.
2 gains.
Gains!
Gentlemen. I've dominated every industry we've worked together in. Well, we've really only worked in one.
Yes.
Dominating another, my man.
Don't look at the numbers. Basically, we're reinvesting everything. So there's very little profit for either of us because most of it is going to be put back into the business. Long-term games.
I think we're actually technically operating at a loss for IRW.
Yeah, 100%. We'll be losing money.
Good shit.
That was anticlimactic as fuck. But guys, to end the video off, pow, that's what we've got. If you thought we were done, we're not, because we still have YouTube videos to work on. So now I'm going to be reviewing my own YouTube video, which is basically how to pay your own college fees, and it is around 42 minutes long.